The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time is rated E for everyone by the ESRB. Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Ocarina of Time Master Quest. In the last episode, we got the Gerudo membership card and we are now an honorary Gerudo member of the Gerudo tribe. Because of that, we have access to the Haunted Wastelands, to which we are going to continue in this episode. Also in the previous episode, we got the biggest quiver. So now we have the largest bomb bag, the biggest quiver, and basically all of the boosted power-ups, I believe. I don't think there's anything else we can get to increase our power-ups. Now, I switched to the hover boots because we can cross this river of sands with the hover boots. Or, if we wanted to go faster, we could have just used the long shot. But another reason why I wanted the hover boots is because you are actively sinking in the sand when you just stand still. And I don't really like that. It's a little intimidating. And this is why we needed the hover boots to begin with before from the Shadow Temple. You cannot reach this man any other way. Welcome. I'm selling stuff strange and rare from all over the world to everybody. Today's special is a dangerous running object, terrifying. I won't tell you what it is until I see the money. How about 200 rupees? This guy does not adjust his prices, but this is how you would get bomb shoes, and they are necessary. I know this for the next dungeon because they basically give them out to you in the original. Carry and place it with so-and-so. Thank you very much. What I'm selling is Bomb Chew. The mark that will lead you to the Spirit Temple is the flag on the left outside the shop. We're seeing you. I'm actually curious. I did it again. I just want to know if he says anything different now that we know what it is. Yeah, he won't tell us what it is. Okay. The desert. That's where we're at. How are you so blind, Navi? Anyways, as you can see from the shop, you kind of have a very good view of the flags. But once you approach the flag again, it gets a little harder to see them once again. So just be aware of where you're going. I do remember seeing these early flags from 2 minutes ago. Hopefully I'm still. You can see the flags as you travel. So it's not like they made it impossible. And if you do it correctly, then you reach this. Now, there is a gold skull down below. There's also 50 rupees. Nothing that really is of interest to me in my money. If we come around to the top of this structure, we have this. One with the Eye of Truth shall be guided to the Spirit Temple by an inviting ghost. Now, before we leave this spot, I do want to say that there's some background, not really official by Nintendo about what this building is. But people think that this is a burial altar by the Gerudo, because down below you have lit torches, but the chest doesn't land on the pedestal. It lands on the floor in front of the pedestal, which is an odd placement unless the treasure chest isn't meant to be on the pedestal at all, but rather is a chest to put an offering in. Another thing is that you're being guided by a ghost to the spirit temple. It's a little odd, but I kind of like the idea that this is where the Gerudo bring the members, the dead, their dead relatives and family members and friends, to be taken beyond their physical state to the spirit temple. It's cool to me, and I kind of want to know what you guys think. Anyways, now that we have that, the inviting ghost. I'll be your guide on the way, but coming back I won't play. I'll show you the only way to go, so follow me. Don't be slow. Now, you have to see him with the lens, but you don't need to follow him, if that makes sense. If you know how to cross the desert and you know the path, then you could ignore the ghost and run all the way to the spirit temple. Now we're gonna no longer follow him, but essentially he does loop back around. Yeah, we're just gonna ignore him. It's a weird path that they've gone with, and I think what they were gonna go with was they were gonna make the visibility a little bit harder so that you wouldn't see the flags, and they purposefully make you go in a loop. But because you can see the flags, you can skip doing the loop. And we are finally at the Desert Colossus. And before we get deep into it, I want to come over here. Darn, I was hoping that would work. If we pull out the bombs. We open this strange path. It gets very narrow. And inside we have a Great Fairy's Fountain. We have not seen one of these in a while. So what we got already is Double Magic, Pharaoh's Wind, and Dim's Fire. This one eluded me and my brother for a long time because we didn't really do much exploring when we were kids. But now that we were older, about teenagers, and we were playing this game again on Virtual Console, we found this Great Fairy and discovered this item, and I thought it was super cool. Welcome. You. I'm the Great Fairy of Magic. I will give you a magic spell. Please take it. Now we finally get the blue light. And once this shines on, we get Nayru's Love. Cast this to create a powerful protective barrier. It's defensive magic. It's defensive magic you can use with C. This negates all physical damage, but you will still do an animation for taking damage. It's only effective for a limited time, meaning that it will suck up all of your magic, unfortunately. I like the... Excuse me, I'm yawning again. Where was I in discussion? I like the original shape of Nayru's Love because it feels more natural. In the Nintendo 3DS version, they make it a little bit more conforming to the body, which isn't a bad thing, I just don't think it works well. What we have here is a spring. And if we play the Song of Storms, then we fill up this oasis. And out comes some fairies. I wanted to do this because we have 4 empty bottles And we kind of need stuff to fill. We're gonna catch a couple fairies. So we'll be right back. Okay, we finished filling up our bottles, so I have 4 fairies, and we're gonna continue our little tour of the Desert Colossus, since it's been a while since we've been to a new area. I guess what I could do is showcase this off. So I think I'm gonna switch to the Master Sword for what I want to show off here. If you defeat enough of these, then you'll get that. That is... So this is the thing that pops up. And... She does not mention any new information about it. But it is different from the other ones. Obviously, it's blue. And if you defeat it, you get some rupees. Okay. In we go. And I know that this place sucks in the Master Quest. Got more bomb shoes. I think wow, I'm still not even full on bomb shoes. Okay, let's go. Eye of Truth. Okay. Let's go hammer and bow. Okay, silver rupees. What else? I don't think these inscriptions have changed. Yeah. In the original, you needed to have the power of a child to go one way, and you needed to have the power of silver to go the other. Okay. Aha! Give me my prize. In the chest. Not what I wanted. Okay, kind of what I wanted. I see that up there. Another chest. More bomb shoes. And now we should be at... Wow, we're still not full. I don't even know how many bomb shoes I can hold. Okay, so I got the 2 here and there. Feel like I need to drop a bomb shoe. Aha! I know that there is quite a bit of this dungeon I can do right away, like right now. family's being really noisy right now. Okay. Cannot go that way. So we are back to using the power of silver. What else? So I can't go that way. Because I'm pretty sure that's a one-way anyways. Okay. Awful. That is just awful. Past, present, future. The Master Sword is a ship with which you can sail upstream and downstream through Time's river. The port for that ship is in the Temple of Time. To restore the Desert Colossus and enter the Spirit Temple, you must travel back through Time's flow. Listen to the Requiem of Spirit. This melody will lead a child back to the desert. How interesting that the owl is here in the desert. You have learned the Requiem of Spirit. Such ninja powers. Ugh. But anyways, we can't do anything as an adult Link. So, what we're gonna need is to pull out this. Ugh. Little stiff in the back. And go back to the Temple of Time. And turn back into Child Link. This is the only main dungeon that does this in the entire game. You could enter the Fire Temple as Kid Link, but I don't think you can do much. Can you? I've never actually tried to go through the Fire Temple as Kid Link. I don't know how far you can get. No, they blocked it off. You can't get into the Fire Temple as Kid Link. You can't get into the Water Temple as Kid Link because of it being underwater. You can't get into the Forest Temple because it's above with a hook shot. You can't get into the Shadow Temple because of a hook shot. Yeah, the only temple you can enter really as a Kid Link is the Spirit Temple. And that's because it's designed and based on using both of the links. Now while I'm in the past, I am going to drop a bean inside a bean sprout spot here. Because this is where we'll get another heart piece. So here we are. We are in the past. I haven't seen you around, kid. What do you want? Well, I mean, I'm here to see the temple. Yeah, let's go through the list. You're just a kid. The temple is no place for kids. Well, I'm actually looking for sages. A sage? I don't know anyone like that. Well, I mean, you're saying it's too dangerous for me. You don't know anyone who's a sage. Well, I guess I have nothing really to do here. You have nothing to do? What good timing! Can you do me a favor, kid? Wait a second. I want to ask you first. You wouldn't happen to be one of Ganondorf's followers, would you? Well, what if I am? I'm gonna say I hate Ganondorf, considering he made my girl flee. Uh-huh. You've got guts. I think I like you. First of all, let me introduce myself. I'm Naboru, of the Gerudo. I'm a lone wolf thief. But don't get me wrong. Though we're both thieves, I'm completely different from Ganondorf. With his followers, he stole from women and children, and he even killed people. A kid like you may not know this, but the Gerudo race consists only of women. Only one man is born every 100 years. Even though our laws say that lone male Gerudo must become king of the Gerudo, I'll never bow to such an evil man. By the way, what is your name, kid? You? What kind of name is that? Well, anyway, I want to ask you a favor. Will you go through this tiny hole and get the treasure that's inside? The treasure is the silver gauntlets. If you equip them, you can easily push and pull very heavy things. No, kid. Don't even think about taking this treasure for yourself. The silver gauntlets won't fit a little kid like you if you try to equip them. I want you to be a good boy and give them to me. Ganondorf and his minions are using the spirit temple as a hideout. Only the silver gauntlets will allow me to sneak deep into the temple. Once there, I'm going to steal all the treasure inside and mess up their plans. How about it? Will you do it? You can't say no, but then she won't move and you have to go through the entire thing again, so we're just gonna say yes. Thanks, kid. You and I, let's give Ganondorf and his followers a big surprise, shall we? If you can successfully get the silver gauntlets, I'll do something great for you. Now, it never explicitly says what she's gonna do, but I'm pretty sure it's not something that is normal. Now, we are in a room of fire, so I'm gonna switch to the Hylian shield, so that we don't lose the Deku shield. This is insane. Link is so weak, he can't even damage these things normally. He has to jump strike to attack them. That's insane. I didn't even know that. Okay. I do know that there is an infamous part of this dungeon that upsets everyone just because of what it does. Nothing on the ceiling. I think I want to go this way first. Dungeon map. This is Anubis. He only dies to fire. But you have to be careful because there are keys all over the place. I want to take them out real quick. Okay. Easy way to defeat Anubis is to hit him with what's it called? I'm blanking on the name. Din's Fire. You can hit him with Din's Fire. But you could also walk him into fire, if that makes sense. I don't think I can do anything that way anymore, so let's try the other way. Okay, that was frightening. I'm trying to do this the fun way. But that's clearly not working, so we're gonna switch back to this guy. Drop the bomb shoe, it'll go across the ground. Load that up for nothing. If we equipped the regular bomb, that was also for nothing. Is there hidden stuff? Nothing there. No. Okay. Nothing there. Switch. We're gonna switch back to the bomb shoes. So literally the bomb shoe is able to walk. Okay. Is able to walk across. Okay, I see why we. I'm not appreciating the Gibdo's return. Anyways, the reason why this guy was here is because we have to pull it back to create a closer platform. And I'm assuming we're actually supposed to jump like that. This Gibdo is annoying. I probably could have just done another Sun Song and just dealt with it that way, but that was just really annoying. Okay. I think what I want, as I'm trying to figure this one out, is this shield. Or what I want is this. There we go. Sorry, I was really concentrating on getting that done. One way you could deal with him is get him to fall off like he just did. The other one is just fighting him fairly. But young Link's weapon is so weak, I would not advise trying to fight a Stalfos with the Kokiri's sword. And then on this side we get a small key. So now we have 2 small keys. I think this reveals a switch for a shortcut. Yeah. So this is how we get back. Oh. We're going to throw a Bonju in. Now I'm just looking at my time. I think because of editing, I'm going to have to cut it from here. And this is the notorious thing, by the way. This switch requires the Megaton Hammer. The chest will spawn on the other side of this crawl space. You kind of can put 2 and 2 together, and the chest is a key. Anyways, guys, that's really the only thing that I remember about anything of this temple dungeon. For Master Quest, I'm still playing this blind-ish. But I hope you guys are enjoying the series. We're approaching the end of the entire series here soon. And as sad as it makes me feel, I'm kind of glad. I've had borrowed this game for a couple of months now, so I'm kind of glad that I'm finally finishing it so that I can give it back. Anyways, guys, if you are liking this series, leave a comment in the comment section below. Mash that like button and subscribe if you have not for more Ocarina of Time Master Quest content. In the next episode, we continue through the Spirit Temple. I'll see you guys all then. Bye.